Alright, hello. Let's kick this off. So, um, this is a voiceover, and a while ago, or quite a long time ago, I did a video where I did half a sketchbook tour, and as you saw there was two sketchbooks, and the reason for that is that I actually finished this first sketchbook that I did a halfway tour of uh, sometime near the end of 2024, November. And so in that time, I did a second sketchbook, which I started from November 2024 and finished in February 2026, so this month. I'm just gonna go through this sketchbook because last time I only got through halfway. This is my first ever sketchbook, ever, like that I've completed to a degree that is consistent. Other sketchbooks I've done, like since I was a kid, but it'd be like a page every few months, or like I would have this burst of like energy and draw like 10 pages in one day. So I think it's just nice to revisit this. It's been such a long time since I've seen these drawings. I really like the experimentation I did with this sketchbook, and hopefully in the second sketchbook that you might or might not see, which will be a separate video, I'll upload it straight after this one. You'll see the progress I made, and I might do a bit more discussion on the actual pieces, because these are just, I already covered them in the first video. So if you've not seen that video, feel free to watch that first if you wanna, or you can just watch this one, which is the whole sketchbook. But yeah, there's not much to say. Some of these are really lackluster in my opinion. I think we're always way more harsh on ourselves when we look back at old drawings. But there are still like drawings in this sketchbook that I look at that I'm still proud of. Like these, I still love these poses, especially that bottom left one with the guy swinging a bat on the second page. I'm a really, really big fan of like dynamic poses. The skateboard on the top left as well, I like to call that one out. I love that one. And some of these are just misses, right? Like some of these suck. Also, that volleyball player that I drew there, fantastic. I love it. I love that one so much. You have moments of, yeah, like I highlighted it when I recorded this. I have highlighted moments, and I have moments where I just draw and they suck. You know, these are awesome too. I love the bikers. But I think the thing about being an artist is you can always see like the faults in your drawings, and you show them to someone and they think it's like great. They don't see the things you see. But yeah, I've learned a lot. I kind of wanted to start a sketchbook, not for anyone else, not for Instagram followers or anything like that. I just started drawing so that I could be consistent. Because I think my issue, and a load of people's issue, biggest issue at least, is consistency. And I wanted a definitive, I can do this, I will be consistent. It doesn't mean I had to draw every day because I didn't. And I didn't expect myself to, but I wanted to, within a reasonable time span, doodle and draw. I didn't want a masterpiece in every picture, on every drawing I did. I just wanted to try my best, experiment, see what I could do. And yeah, I'm happy with my progress, you know, because this sketchbook set up my next sketchbook a lot better. That sketchbook has loads of experiments in it too, but the consistency of the drawings and the caliber of the drawings is far better, I think, than this. I think in this book you have a lot more variety in terms of like skill. I think some pages are great and some pages are just bad or low effort. Like this page for example it's not high effort, but I like the effects. And this page is high effort because there's so much going on, there's so many drawings. I could have just done one of these things on one page and said, oh, I've done my page, but I wanted to fit as much into the page as possible. I like this one. I should have inked this. So yeah, this is where I stopped. This was the halfway mark of my last video, and I'm marking it in this video. So I can continue. I love this. I think I don't know, I leveled up. I really leveled up after like that last drawing, which I also really liked. I love this drawing. I think I captured exactly what I wanted to do. And this is to show you the thickness of how many pages are left. Like between the halfway journey, I actually still had a lot of pages left. So it did take a while, but I was very consistent. So for context, I have like 120 sides. I don't say pages because I draw on both sides of a page, but I think I like the 120 plus like sides completed and filled in. And yeah, it was just from consistent drawing, you know. Some of these took 10 minutes, 30 minutes, some took 2 hours, you know. These are all and are trash, but there are pages that are far better. Like, look at this drawing on the left, dude. I did that? Really? Me? I just find it hard to believe that I have that in me. Those moments of like, not genius, but those moments where I feel like I just wanted to give that effect and I did it perfectly. Small coffee intermission break. I love this yellow ink, by the way. I wanted to do a lot more drawing with it. I didn't get a chance to in my second sketchbook, I don't think, but I do here. I really love the effect of this orangey yellow ink at the bottom right. The top two are markers, but the bottom one is the ink. Yeah, even more stuff. I'm really trying to get into landscapes, so this is where it started. A bit earlier as well, actually, but I don't really care about drawing people. I like drawing people, but I don't really want to. I want to draw landscapes and picturesque scenes and buildings. Those are what interest me. Things rather than people. I think the space for drawing people saturated. I got what I wanted from seeing other people draw people. I wanted to draw things, places. Yeah, more pen ink on the right. I like that ink as well. I think it's called Royal Blue. Or Oxford Blue, I think that's what it's called. I do use a fountain pen filled with ink. It has its own ink cartridge that I refill. This isn't fountain pen, though. This is just markers. But as you can see, I've been scrolling like quite quickly across these pages, and you know, it's a 12-minute video, so these aren't. There's a lot, is what I'm trying to say. These was just like me trying to be really loose, these last few pages. Never filled that bottom bit, I should have done that. Maybe I'll fill that back in. This is literally like 2 minutes. That's what I'm saying, this is what a sketchbook is for. A sketchbook isn't a showcase or a portfolio of all your best finished artworks. It's for you to experiment with. They don't need to be amazing. When I see sketchbook tours, sometimes I just see people feel like every single page has to be perfect. It doesn't, dude. It really doesn't. You just draw what you like. And I think that's all that matters. You know, as a new artist that's like finishing a sketchbook, I didn't focus on the fundamentals. I focused on drawing things I thought looked cool. And all I did was go on Pinterest every single day, almost every single day, whenever I picked up the sketchbook. I literally had days, most of my days I was in bed with my phone open on the side in one hand and my sketchbook on my lap, and I was just drawing in bed. You know, you do what you like enjoy. I love the yellow and green color combination, by the way. I want to do more of this sort of thing. That guy on the far left with his hands stretched out, you're gonna see him in another sketchbook. I redraw that image. I didn't even realize until just now. Easter egg, I guess. I really love that drawing on the right as well. I think I captured his expression Even though he's hidden behind a mask, his eyes, like he's an F1 driver or something, I don't know. Their gateway to the soul. I like the perspective of the second one. I want to really lean into more perspective. I love how I did the goldfish for this drawing. Less so the person and more the goldfish. I love drawing fish. I think fish are so pretty. Damn, I don't even remember drawing this. I remember drawing this and hating it. Just change Piplop's colors completely. I see a lot of artists like use like notes over their drawings and then redraw. Oh, it is at the same sketchbook. That guy that I showed you earlier, you can see him here. I love the way I did this one on the right. Yeah, I like this one a lot. Some more just doodles. I don't know, just boring doodles. I love the one on the right, this Eskimo guy. I used an acrylic pen, I think, for this. Acrylic paint pen. Yeah, some of these are just garbage. But you don't know what you like until you try it. You don't know how it's gonna look until you do try it, so. And that's it. Thank you very much. Finished in November 2024, which is when I start my next sketchbook. And you can see my little niece has done her little doodles on my page. That's not my handwriting, the pencil. But yeah, I really enjoyed this sketchbook. It's a very important one to me, so I appreciate it. And on to the next sketchbook. See ya.